Talking about time. How do we talk about time? Time words and phrases describe when something happens. Can you think of some examples of time words or phrases? Midnight, 1960s, Monday afternoon, Chinese New Year. We use preposition of time at, in, on, and during before time words or phrases. When do we use at and in? We use at for the following. For example, times of the day. Jim is setting off at noon. The lights switch off at midnight. Her flight is leaving at 3 p.m. So we use at for the times of the day. Anita will visit her relatives in Shenzhen at the weekend. Bernard enjoyed making short trips at weekends. We say the weekends in British English, but on the weekend in American English. Prepositions are usually used differently in British, and American English. You can use a dictionary to help you if you are not sure. At weekends, we can meet at lunchtime. Jim is returning to the hotel at dinner time. At meal times. Festival, we usually use at Chinese New Year, at Easter. So remember, we use at for the times of the day, weekends, meal times, and festivals. How about in? We use in for the following, like parts of the day, morning, afternoon, evening. Carrie is boarding the plane in the evening. It often gets hot in Bangkok in the afternoon. In the morning, in the afternoon, in the evening, at night. Parts of the day. We also use in for months, years, decades, centuries. In December, in 2010, in the 1960s, in the early 20th century. In the summer, in the spring of 1953. In 2 weeks' time, in a few months. And also periods of time in the future. Yes, at Christmas in 2015, in late spring, in a week, at 9 p.m. in the morning, at breakfast, in early February, at the weekend. When do we use on and during? We use on for the following, like days. Our journey to Taiwan began on the 5th of August and ended on 13th. Days. On Thursday, on Monday, days of the week. We use on Friday morning. My parents are visiting the Eiffel Tower on Monday evening. Special days like on Sally's birthday, on New Year's Day, on Christmas Eve. So we use on for days of the week, parts of a specific day, special days. Okay, during the summer holidays, Jason is going to stay in Phuket. During the winter, we always go skiing in Japan. So we use during for the period of time, events, and activities. Sometimes we do not use at, in, on, and during. For example, yesterday, today, tomorrow. Her cousin came back from New Zealand yesterday. We need to book our flights today. Anthony will talk with Ken via Skype tomorrow. Okay, let's practice. Hi Alice, I meant to email you last night, but I was exhausted after spending another amazing day in Vancouver. Let me tell you what I did. First, in the morning, I explored Chinatown with my aunt. It is one of the biggest Chinatown in North America. It's really cool, with lots of interesting shops and other things to look at. At lunch, we went to a famous dim sum restaurant. During our meal, my aunt introduced me to the owner of the restaurant. He used to live in Hong Kong. He moved his family to Vancouver in 1986. The same year the city hosted the World Expo. In the afternoon, we rode a gondola to the top of Grouse Mountain. The view of Vancouver was absolutely amazing in the summer. People hike to the top of the mountain on a trail called the Grouse Grind. At 5 p.m. we went to a fancy restaurant and ate dinner. We were just in time to watch the sun going down. It was the most beautiful sunset that I'd ever seen. Tomorrow, we're going to visit Capilano Suspension Bridge and Science World, if my uncle has time. We're going to a Vancouver Canuck hockey games. Pretty cool, huh? I'll email you again on Saturday. Calvin. Okay, thank you. That's the end.